Hi y'all. All right, so here is my really easy, crazy time in life, I guess, meal prep. So my daughter is due August 23rd. Her last appointment on Wednesday. They changed it to August 4th to induce, and I guess the hospital is booked for that day. I don't understand how all of that works. And so she might be having Elena a little earlier. And then that means I will also have Riker and Stella. And Stella is close to 2, but she won't be 2 until October. And still really attached to mom. So my life is going to be interesting when I have both of them. So I'm trying to keep my life easy. And so if you've got, if you're a teacher or you're just a very busy person, I have a client who works Tuesday through Friday, and it is a very hectic, overwhelming job. And so these might be beneficial for people who are in that kind of a season in their life. So, so I've got 2 of my yogurt, high protein yogurts ready to go for the week. I try to only prep a few at a time just in case, say, because I use the roasted berries. What if I don't get to this till Wednesday and the berries started to go bad? So, and then if you use like completely like fresh berries, it might be different. But the roasted berries seem to last about a week, maybe a little bit longer. So I'm getting close to that date. So I just did 2 and I finished the berries as well. And all this is there's a full one. I just dump a whole container of non-fat Greek yogurt, oh my goodness, and then I mix it with a half a scoop of protein powder per serving. There's 5 servings in here, so I did 2.5 scoops of flavored protein powder, and it is it's one. I'm telling y'all, I'm a very weird person when it comes to meal prep, and I also have developed a little bit of food aversion, which that's horrible. Not thankful for that, but anyway, every time I eat this, I'm reminded that it is absolutely delicious. And then adding in the roasted berries, and again, I just roast my berries in my air fryer. If it's not a million degrees where you live, use your oven, but because my air fryer, it's instant, no preheating. It's a smaller thing I'm having to use to heat, so I feel like I'm using less electricity, and I'm not heating my house up as much. And then I'm also able to take, when I made these, or made the berries, the blueberries were pretty wrinkled, and then when I finished, they were very plump. And I've extended their life by at least a week by being able to roast them. And I just roast them about 370, 375 it's just a Ninja air fryer, but it's a combination one. And I did it about 12 minutes. If you have the smaller berries, like the blueberries, I cut my strawberries up into smaller pieces, and the 12 minutes was perfect. You may need to go longer or shorter. Your air fryer may be a little bit different. I've got my blended cottage cheese as well that I've used some of that from. So I still got that, and I've got my unblended. I have a busy week, but I won't be cleaning my grandmother's this week. This is my week where I don't clean her house. So I'm really hoping to try to make a pizza crust with the cottage cheese. You blend up cottage cheese and egg and some seasonings like Italian seasoning, garlic powder, a little Parmesan cheese, and then you bake them. So I thought about trying that, and hopefully I will have time this week to do that. All right. One of my finds at Walmart this week, these were all $1 on sale. And if you're on a budget like we are, I can find sometimes some packets of tuna for $1.25 at Dollar Tree, but this is $1, and it's a name brand, and many of these are wild caught. I thought these were $1, and they weren't. They're like $1 something. But I also am looking at protein. I'm falling short every day pretty much, but I do have a goal, and eventually I know I will hit it. Again, I'm probably not 5'3" anymore. I'm probably have shrunk a little bit. So I just don't have a ton of room to eat a huge volume amount of food. So trying to get the most protein-packed protein in I can has been so helpful. So these vary from 17 grams to 12 grams per pouch, and I can throw them. I will take. I'll show you what else I found for $1 at Walmart. And I don't know if these are all on plan. They may not be, but I saw them and I grabbed them just in case. And when I shop with my husband, he is not. He's just not the most patient when I'm saying they're reading labels. So sometimes I buy and then realize later it's not perfect. So I got all 4 of the flavors that my Walmart had for $1, and these are Smart Bowls. I've got barley and beans. This one is pasta and beans, so I'm sure it's probably going to not be on plan. Rice and beans, I'm assuming is white rice. And then quinoa and beans. I just grabbed all the ones that they had. And I plan on taking at least one of these and maybe a pouch with me tomorrow. And then I've got this to go as well. And this is at least 30 grams of protein for me. So again, I'm really trying hard to get my protein in. And one of my cheats, I had this, I bought from Sam's probably 2 months ago. Put it in my freezer because I didn't realize I had sandwich meats. So this is Walmart's Sam's turkey sandwich meat. For 3 slices, you've got a half a gram of fat, 1 carb, and 13 grams of protein. So this is going to be an easy way for me to sneak in a little bit of extra protein when I need it. Okay, one tip that I have for sides, like if you were in a busy season, maybe like me but completely different than me, and you are just almost in survival mode, my Brookshires had their bag salads on sale for $1.97. I plan on utilizing these this week for me, and then add it to whatever meals. Some of these, I've got this one, I'm sure the dressing is probably completely off plan, but it's got the different cabbages, carrots, celery, almonds, onion, and cilantro. Okay, my daughter probably will eat that if the cilantro is mixed in. And then I've got a Chop House wedge. I think this one is completely on plan. So by having some of these on hand, even if it's just for me, it's going to make my life easier. Take a half of one of these and a packet of tuna, and I've got almost an instant and 1 minute meal that I have, or I can even add the turkey if I want a turkey. And let's see, there's 3 servings per bag and 3 grams of protein. So getting a little bit of protein in these, but I feel like these, I've also got Caesar in my fridge that I bought at Walmart because I know I was going to make it to Brookshires today. But these make dinner so convenient. All right, so let me talk about my dinner for the week. I've kind of talked about my breakfast, some of my lunches, the tunas. So I have an experiment for tomorrow. So again, I'm really trying to make the Freezer Fridays very budget friendly. That is my goal. And these pork chops are not budget friendly because they were not the ones that were on sale. So I went today to Brookshires and I bought pork chops that are $1.29 a pound. So that's going to make our dinners super cheap. And that's going to be, each person can have like 2 pork chops, which I probably will not eat 2 pork chops. So this is an experiment tomorrow to see how it turns out. And someone has asked if I do put my crock pot base in the fridge, and I will put the top on it, the lid, and put it just like this in my fridge. And then tomorrow I have one of my kids put it in the base, and then if they do it on time, we'll do low. If not, we'll do high if it's later in the day. And all I have in here are 6 sirloin pork chops that I season with salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, dill, and then dry ranch. So what I did is I seasoned the top side of the packet in the styrofoam container that they come in, and then I put them in, washed my hands, did the same exact seasoning on the top, and then I topped it with 3 packs of butter. Alright, so this is the base where I'm going to start with for tomorrow. And then when I get home, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I did buy some pre-cooked bacon. My son goes through this really quick. I have no idea what he does with this, so if I get to Costco or Sam's, I get the big one, but I was just at Walmart. I've got this, I've got some cream cheese, and I've got some heavy cream. So I thought about maybe adding a tiny bit of cream cheese, a little bit of heavy cream, and some bacon, and having creamy bacon ranch pork chops in the crock pot is kind of where I'm coming at. I don't know how it's going to go. And I think sirloin chops might be a little bit leaner than the ones that I have, because the ones that I bought today that were $1.29 a pound do have bones in them. But again, I'm trying really hard to make this budget friendly, so that if you have the money to spend, like I did foolishly, I thought these were on sale and they weren't. I spent over $10 for these pork chops. I spent $11 for 4 meals of pork chops by buying the ones that were $1.29 a pound. So depending on where you are financially, you may want to use these pork chops. You might be able to find these for a great deal. I did not. I learned from my lesson. And then the rest of the dinners this week are all from my freezer, and this is why doing freezer meals comes in handy, just because I'm just really busy, and baby Elena coming now just about any day is I'm going to need convenience and easy in my life. So I pulled out Asian pork, and actually this is from last year, so we'll see how it turns out. Oh, my elbow is still hurting. Cilantro lime chicken. My Mexican, and I never rename this. It's Mexican cheesy no cheese. Mexican chicken cheesy no cheese. Because I make kind of do my fuel pool nacho cheese sauce with cottage cheese. And my friend said it is cottage cheese, so it has cheese in it. So I just never renamed it because I'm not that creative. And then my final one for the week are the garlic steak bites. So we'll see how these new ones play out when they get thawed and then cooked. The garlic steak bites, I'm still not sure exactly how I'm going to cook them, if I'm going to add some broth and thicken with xanthan gum or not. But that is an option. Or just cook them and then serve them up with a salad and another frozen type vegetable from the like obviously frozen from the freezer, but like a thing of I don't know, broccoli or Brussels sprouts or whatever you have in your freezer. This is all super easy. Oh, and I've got a couple of the Fuel Pool high protein chocolate puddings for my week as well. I've got the water park on Tuesday. I've got the grandkids on Wednesday. I've got 2 clients to call this week, Wednesday and Thursday. So I've just got some things, and I just need to be able to come in the kitchen, grab something if I need to, and leave if I have to. But that is it. I've got 4 meals from the freezer. If this one works out, then I will get it posted, hopefully, can't promise on Monday, but hopefully by Tuesday, so that when I do my live video, I'll be able to share exactly what I did. But again, it's super simple, just seasonings, the ranch, a little butter, and then whatever else you want to add to it. And it may be perfect like this. It may just be perfect little pork chops with those couple of sides. But that's it. I hope you're having a great weekend. I need to put all this up and get my food all ready for tomorrow, since I'll be up super duper early, but at least it's not 2 o'clock. Again, if you have thoughts or questions or anything like that, don't hesitate to ask, because I'm here to try to help all of us get through this life as conveniently and hopefully high protein as we can. Thanks for watching. Bye.